Well, yeah, that question is so then come kama say they are 21 minutes after 8. I have Badwam on Adom TV, multi-TV. So this is the last segment today, bro. It be 9:25. We are Nasa Kyle says it's also Adom TV. If it's nyoma papa ana yede bro. Mama, just two quick reminders. Nyame Adoma this weekend. Oh yeah, a fan of a footballer. Also benya chedien son kokra. Iti say when said already near sika draw no on all our platforms no. Now this time ye pijako baby for frasa monya sika esumbu ye pa almost about 5,000 Ghana cedi. Iti the all you say memenda way between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. Adom TV so no. She says sonko edi gwa kwam say either say about T Havana ho and our show any so ade na fe no achi no nsembusa ba akomi bi ne magic bi e be ya kire no wa bo say unya sika asumbu yi pa enti sika draw no this Saturday on Adom TV will be live from T Havana. Enti you need to be there. I wish say because wo ho ankasa there obi bia be different even though we share with TV so obonya abasobodi but wo feeling the very, very deep. Inti kayo Saturday, the 1st of June, 2024. Na intimi enhwe ni so ade agokansim. Yense nya kakran san fanhye botom. Yenfa entwa ye ho. Saad Masaka also say our old but still strong, refreshing and enjoyable made in Ghana Malta Guinness is still on. De me here ma so your mama say every be akotoro person unya that enjoyment na unya that refreshment na enrich with immune boosting vitamin B in dia na ope Ghana's favorite Malta Guinness researchers with no from one very, very important Ghana a logo no say from one and no ne Malta Guinness papa o eto. Yeah, back to studio. Krobia Santi Atinase. Me who Krobia Santi be a debia da me catch your Metro Mass be symmetry. Metro Mass. I do want 7 chow. Yeah, my friend no last week complaining saying conformity. My buses no asa. And I'm saying the last time I checked, and somebody 50 be by almost at the B.
Oh, my main kind of crabby. We the Metro Mass in common even by Nyamiada Roma. You read to buy him by our born home so far, you're receiving about 190 buses under this current regime.
Oh, because we got 50.
No, 190. Unse buses now on my penny for the chassis. The dinner and your friend for buses. A partnership between any Dutch for. But under the previous administration, the relationship never be kakra. You ready why no the credit must be given to him. Or a minister, sector minister. Or my modern my company na yen says the next 5 years. All things being economy 500 John Kerry buses no, VDL buses no. Me no ka say my 100 first 100 no aba. Yeah, commission first 45 March
VDL,
last year. Yeah. First 45 Kaya State, forecourt of State House. In March last year, 2023, near commission first 45. And 10 san buy, 20 buy. And what you know, on my opinion, for the 2017, 2018, we will say Daewoo buses, a be a red, a be a orange color. And this was my 99 of them. That was between 2017, 2018. And we have a STC crowd this type of buses now. It will be a red, yes, a color, no, a be a red, and a be a orange. And we are 99. And Zana VDL about 100 abandoning or no, about we under the Akufo-Addo's regime. You are about 190 buses.
Okay.
Yes.
But that's some more passengers enjoy whilst you are driving them.
Yeah, on the first and we are not buses in the door.
My mama see we sit in that door.
I say, oh my, Metro Mass no, Osha affordability and a key idea. And they say, "I say taste, no. Customer be any taste first, na concentration no affordability." So, I say, "I say, you mean say a segment be ni enya omo maka no. Ntina ye di air condition bus say ba no. It will be called 1 point. Be an opel ko keep coaster. O pese wo fro the non air condition bus a. Eno ne bo no enko. ope luxury so na ope the TV wo mo pe air conditioning basa say o man nom sa no mo so mo de ne bu onko
okay
but your concentration no is on affordability
okay
o say etimi magana ni bi o wa control how bi a etimi opportunity no etimi free basa ni bi sanity o man. So
Julius Nikwe Kote I don't know for Logas and there would happy birthday Logas to you lawyer apology say
ya me kuzo
Bibiana Mnekwem NDC Moboko.
Excellent.
Where is Jane? Or Prof?
Oh, sir, registration and also has been visiting several centers and going around in other regions.
With the registration, I think they might very okay with so for what's happening because more, forgive me, maybe noise around it now. Abba from Kakra. Bibiana did another.
Well, so where we see errors, we point. You want to be me understanding my training. You know, there are some mistakes that you have to make it even in the first place. 1 + 1 is always equal to 2. You can never come and tell me that you added 1 to 1 and got 3, or you got -1. It's not true. And where the mathematics are going wrong in terms of calculations, which we have seen and pointed out, was when one more add one more outcome on. I think day 1 to about 5 or so, since 6 so a buy, you know. You reckon that day 1, the whole country, you know, they added about 6,000 to the number. Day 2, you know, so they dropped the figure from the original to a lower figure, which shouldn't happen. What do I say? Because you actually didn't put figures and what it is any bigger. You could do general lessons, I don't know. So what do I say? And that is why we keep on hammering on those points. They should be careful because, and yes, I was some young people. But more than one thing, but in the year when but we need another time when one take. What I say, and then you call calculations in the mouth with the easy. Why now you are there? And why in Ghana map form with every region? Would it be numbers national one to the last one? Come on. Wow, for phone. Now how calculated or no idea banwa. What? Is it ever sir? So yes, you're prompted through our director of elections and IT, you're prompted him. And anytime BI and Crawford is fast to prompt you, you see that they come and pull off their data and then go back and come again.
It means they're cooperating.
Well, but why should you even do that in the first place? Election is our numbers. Don't play with numbers. Election is like accounting. Elections is like accounting. If the thing is 100, write 100. Don't add another 0 to make it 1,000. Who added another 0? You have added 900 more money.
What changes the situation, you know?
That is how elections is like. And there's nothing like, no, this is elections. It changes obishabre and obishabreba. So you don't play with numbers when it comes to elections. Don't make mistake and come and apologize. Or come and retract or withdraw, whatever. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. If it is 1, make it 1. Don't make it 1.5 or 1.5. No. It's 1.
I see. I'm back to a conversation. I'm sure we all know all the dailies I cover the story. And yesterday was a matter of a MPP press conference, NDC press conference. Well, I'm say, and maybe sir, Ira Babajama, the same question. Let me ask you, what is your party seeking to achieve with a young common and money Ghana for any central for a boy?
All right. Or I'm going to say, I'm going to come after 4 near T4. Now, a question there. All right. What is the NDC trying to achieve? We first of all want to establish, sir, criminal prosecutions are part of every country's jurisprudence. And that your mra o man biemu. And this will be a form mra enmity. And where we nim NDC about some NDC principles as you know that our one of the and as some of the principles are NDC part ni jinaso a probity and accountability. Na say na say so be assume o man na so be obi adwuma bi na say wo safata konta bo so bu adwuma konta nothing should hesitate. Aso bu akonta. Say do jam na bu akonta jina na bu akonta. That is what we stand for. Na akonta bu no betuma ba say bi a ye do akogina mra no e court. ana yɛ tetu ano ɛfa kwadu bi ade abɔ wo ɛnyɛ nkyɛ ne si ebo bi kwadu ɛwɔ court a ɛnkyerɛ sɛ nipa na yɛ bɔne court pɛ no timi ka sɛ wayɛ bɔne no nti brofo no de come said the lawyer for ne ka no say he is not guilty until proven guilty, and that pronouncement of being proven guilty no enya attorney general na ma enya other lawyers na ma court na ma. So let that be on record. It is happening more as I can say and one year boni bia. That is why we could do court. We should the steps of giving criminal prosecutions are. The first thing is taking plea, then you go to case management, opening your case, among others. Now what would they basa have? So what I say, enti, but I will open your case no. Or no, I was born one can you. Or show someone else why I want it. I'm running criminal case yes, sanity. Me nyashi wo na was my one. It's a war carbon na my yen. That is what we do. So we sit down and allow you to say whatever you want to say. Who we are, and in the case of a Tuahin and the Commissioner of Police, I say a prosecution council is a representative of the state and a minister of justice. It is not his function to obtain a conviction by all means.
By all means.
By all means, no. It is not his function to obtain conviction by all means. No. And you said a quambia sono. I was said, "Oh, yeah, no court of Yassi." And you said, "No, where your court and I can say a decided case." What do you say? But simply to put before the court the facts which comprises of his case and to make them perfectly intelligible. Asa. Tibo unkro keke. Never to. Unkro bonachi no court no betasen sam no besepane ko na haban. Wo yin benyansafo mu. No wi a wakasa mehwe no wasama aka na damu anase nimu. Enimu a wato no baabi. E wo mu nso a wakyerɛ wo de ono na dwen kyerɛ so pese oye. And it's not about the women can to the court. Some person that's with the chumutumo in Frijoha. Women can say this is in the court to open a war. And the case of court, and mostly we mean the judge. On know what to mean to me can't and not drop us at Mobitumo. So, or do be at to a fiasa and a bisa. Or my son becomes as so this is how the whole thing is about. Now, and no na Yenia at Godfrey Odame. Atu na mumbia enye ndisi fo nkwa na kan there are other lawyers who are not even known to the NDC people mo amunia Samson Ladi o nyina ka bi asking that nisuman and na ya wada na die no enye en self attorney general eden why the why na say oni abrante bi a ono attorney general no edna gina mra nanim e bo no ko de say abrante na to on man mra nti on record ne ntie ne nka mu no say Owura Japa wonya enye ne lawyer ne Godfrey Odame ne mom Godfrey Odame mom na adena ko gina court bo no ko adu se wato aban mra enti opese emra no ni o se fiase enfa no ntum kabra ano na ko di nkomo na nkomo no aka nsem bia it is on head of nsem bia nsem fatase be pie fi attorney general no na menyi ba ko pemfim ba ko okan ye a no tie tape nu a okan ne so na branche ni ko ba di we ka branche so ono uti kwan to team makot and say betimi branche ne nkwaji medical excuse afima court na ono so entwe ne court ba ko ne nsan akire kuzi bi ono ba bansa kwabra branche ne nyare yo ne hu ndo no hwenya no ana wo na wo bon ko adu na ko to wo pese fa no to afiase so emrane botia ne fa no to afiase wo wuti ma na futuo se won ko twan trontre court se wo yare na it is only Ghana. At least some of us, by the grace of God, we have been qualified as lawyers in other jurisdictions. Now Ghana ana sabre wo it's only Ghana. You do this and go scot free. A prosecutor standing for the state of the entire country, 32 million people. Would you know how many in Nana? Niba na born court, no some born so good in transit court. And people are defending this evil, this wrong.
Dedi kan we mranin for. Menyi ni say o party na kasa wi say we na ye opposition and the munim no, it makes it wrong outright. As we speak, the MPP to me atie ho asese sansem na abeto abontin so nyina no. Bodo monsa akeka eye kasa ne enkomo no kan no. They talk to the extent that se utie nkomo no yi a baby a o kase na pomode nsem onko twatro anko di tro onko jimbra no e ho nyina no omo chese one day enkeka waka ho
one day kasa
area nana B national organized like
forget where consum
did the person say we the mumu susu se e no kure say the be a nyina ne wa okay they didn't nyina be ko wi ko
okay enti yem fancy mi e no hwe on ade amayi when press conference no mo ye I was listening to all your na me making note of some
okay
Tenny
Frank Davis
is some kind and me pick from her
okay
and yeah na my 3 pages 1 2 3
okay
everything that he said
okay so go
so now you one after the other or say artiforcing was it that artiforcing authorized payment of the ambulance sisi amano kase yewura ano finance minister here September e di atikot anim say mira minna and the BNT me anya bia maso minister be pen you say the minister is yeduma a deputy minister you only act when your minister has authorized you and any authorization bia the autocrat has to say I am authorizing you Chumbarema to go and do ABCD no me my example after try eboa me am na penny and the go for that me say dem better want. Did you see any evidence proving to the fact that Godfred man written permission before you see that segment? We're deputy to go. I mean to Godfred. It's not so. So a minister or a deputy minister can act on the verbal instructions of the minister. There's nothing wrong against that.
There should be something wrong, especially in an exercise like this.
Relax now. Relax.
Okay.
What I want to say. Attorney General is making a point that when you written consent or written approval, and let me say, it is not always so.
It is not always.
You can be giving verbal instructions and you act on.
But it means in some instances it is so.
And then make say it is not always. So that means that sometimes you can be giving written instructions, but they are working together. So deputy minister can, your boss can ask you, go and do ABCD for me. It's not even just in the ministries. Most institutions, your bosses can give you instructions. Go and do this and that and that. Yeah, when I finished my law and I was practicing, at our still and go solicitors. I mean, at some point, they will just ask you, Alex, go and do ABCD. They instruct you verbally. What where they are? Every instruction be everything. So you can't always say because when you're written one into what no. Then they go on and say, I said that lawyers of the first accused, in order to get the Attorney General, entered a no case submission. No case submission. Having found no case submission, it means they are trying to get the Attorney General. Now, I do wait, law school and it's just how do you? Process of criminal prosecution now is there. Attorney General no enter open the case we are. The next thing I say. Examination of witnesses. After examination of witnesses, then there's what's called determination of prima facie. At that point, there will be determination of prima facie. I tell you now about Edicabon, we are after a dance for the Abatana Somnich. Who know your book, and I say your book, so I born. Who are quite a to me and my baby and be. Meeting back on a with my and told you call no case submission. As Jenna said, would see an answer now what can you now be see. Who are some probably woman just a young. It caught on Transam and Tontry. Nay, now on a co baby. The court no know ya green, and no can sign no files application we are. The court must rule on it before any step can be taken. Court no anyway ya green, and now or Unya Quan farm where the court and they will ask you to open
Bona Sheenim. The court no one because the Bina
open your defense. Simple. It It's your father, no. And any lawyer, any lawyer
it's a normal process.
It's a process. Any lawyer will do that for a such a way defending in court. That's what you were taught. Media exam, no. You will do that. That's the first time you take. They're not far. You open your defense. So then you have now also over defend on. I find you chrono hour no bonus and someone who can go. It will cancel file a son. It was a means to try and get that in general.
That's a normal process.
It's a normal process. But what normal the press conference now? As somebody make a woman. Okay, anyone say? The NDC has threatened asking him to discontinue the case. And then correct. Matra catcher. How will you ask the attorney to come in to discontinue the case? Maybe.
Maybe you are dancing.
Oh, yeah, no, you're too natural. No, I want to hear the answer about press conference.
But strategy is strategy. And no moment 26, moment 16 years.
If you can and also do
one strategy.
Yeah, about one on Bazaro.
Then I'm saying strategy.
1-0.
You don't know his strategy.
I say, the NDC has held a press conference like I said 12 times against the Attorney General. If you are going wrong, you think we cannot speak about it?
You have the right.
You have the right to speak. If you have a press conference, like I said, NDC by a press conference, I go to over the Attorney General. And so what? And so what? Again, I say, the NDC promised to start the press conference at 2, but came at 3 because we are doctoring the tape. Now they said, get a tape. Meanwhile, no, about around 5:30 almost. Who said was over 4? Who by almost 5:30 or after 5? Who by do once I won't know queries or because of what you are not about 3 to no, no, yes, I know, delay now and said, get a tape. No, they mean a penny from this guy. How can we say that? He who seek equity must do equity. You came late and we're telling somebody that you also came late. Can you imagine? Who by almost 5:30? Metikam nimiti. Unja me no de kuma area no. Sabe nya no ma me wa. No ma no achiti. Mesi mi si for metikam din kwabra. Ma park baby ko na me ko je me documents we me to be am se me ko bia me track e mu dia park. Ati because na me person me hear writings. Me driver me me get me ko park filling station me le me ticket mu din. Ana me twen. Who by almost 5:30? After 5 now buy. And then you are accusing somebody say, "Oh no, delay, you know." Now we say into who delay now here.
Or cross the I need it.
Who they will cross I need it. Yes, cross F and G. What are you talking about? Come to equity with clean hands. You are one side that you who can so be inside one. And for the side that
go time when this.
When this so
where they go COVID time.
Exactly. But then someone come press conference me highlight this you. I was following them from beginning to your me first step by step. What can be an enemy? Bullet by bullet, me corner sign.
No, baby, no. Any won't see I send the order on the call. And you mean to say me then no okay, quasam sorry. No, that's quasams. Over some of my door France, I don't come. Quasams with me and come. Oh boy, oh, come. The strategy, just have that at the back of your mind.
My strategy.
So the NPP strategy is not the NDC strategy, just like the NDC strategy is not that of the NPP. And try to where the message baby, I don't know any place 70 intro seminar. Said you sit in your master no can open you know go. Whatever. So you probably have the minyan who that did me feel. And none of them your casa press conference on be doing or div why ya tron Bible man so mekan. Okay. No back much mu twan na no be yan word man to the jano. Yan go kobra. Ebi mo kwani mo say he was stressing biom say the court has thrown out artificers no case submission. Again, it's a normal process. It's a normal process. But he still went on stressing on that. As if say anya DBS ko ye ano ye na the court na court na try. But senior, can you tell me say with your experience as a lawyer at the bar, haven't you ever filed no case for your client before? You have. You can't say no to this question. You have filed no case for your client before. Was it the right thing to do? Or you're also trying to truncate the process as you were trying to portray yesterday? Obviously, that is not the answer.
The answer will say, Ubaka said, no, you're not trying to do that. Because it's procedural. Every lawyer knows this. Even a first year law students going in Masma. How much more some of us? But the AG was, I mean, the press conference was stressing. I say, IBM was saying, they were saying, sir, they were trying to limit the whole argument in to plea bargaining. Sir, they're not questioning a plea bargaining. Oh, is it because they go to Yanjasiana? No, I'm trying to understand something, Cobra. Because there is nothing called plea bargaining in the Kunano. What is plea bargaining with Attorney General telling you to fake it that you are, I mean, you are sick? Is that plea bargaining?
Allegedly, that tape is doctored.
That's how we want to know. Oh, but when you're from a son of a castle, as a trick, we know them. We know them. A whole CID director, no, will be the woman, but I record no. Honestly, doctor, or no, so, or investigate tickets, come to a jump in Munga for it. That woman, that's your star. We know them to be that. When Musman, a chioma, that's the leeway to go through. And the young cassa doctor, no man for women and or what? They should bring originals to counter it. Some say, almost a doctor. One go for original American, now walk and ultimately what to see. Unfortunately, there's a lawyer was talking. Can I to me what to see? Yes, iPhone 13 and iPhone 12, 13 in the United States. What I say? One for them say, one's a doctor. And you're even limiting that point in what to say, you delay near my and then near you. It was delay now. They had nothing to talk about yesterday. Let it be on record. And you know, that some common and no median a plea bag game combo. Plea bag game combo, and can't throw some coffee so yare. Plea bag game combo. Plea bag in anyone didn't force on to Montam Cabra. Nasa by our own side quarter that Jenny Court Billy. In simple terms, no. Now, area should be a fine being away. You say, I can't intend to say when I get into Cratasso. Adama court, not court, and answer not way whom be. What has that got to do with Sanko Command within me?
To the crack.
Tinukakramano, Yenya governor, Yanisano, but I'm not what to again. I'm saying it here. It is not just the NDC and Ekasa. There are several other lawyers, including the former law school head. It is very wrong on the part of the attorney not to ever do that. And for that reason, an investigation should be conducted. And then, one can and this is so we want an independent investigation to be conducted into this matter. And my friend, one can say no bontin. The very first time about make it certain to do, or can walk court them, and he was in the witness box. When a witness is in the witness box, name some more can be any dance here, the court to except those ones that the court thinks otherwise. Then the court now because way they mean taking note of it to my ear from. But on that particular matter, it is as we sit here today in the records of the court. Every it will be very unfortunate on the part of any other person. But I'm not talking to the court when and driving no more peer free court to be Montano. I'm not seeing the deputy in court president from there and no matter in Zim. The benefits are letting pen with being at you winning. It's a catty winning your hope and as a cause.
Okay.
Now, when someone ever job on thing, now two for two, Dr. T. Enjoy it anyway.
Yes, yeah. Freddie was just OP judges and my ultimate serious presentation. I
wonder what I'm saying. Criminal problems. Who's a me my difference to me criminal issues there. Maybe I'm free by name criminal ground.
My honey, many Pamentia before, and your man Penny and another Danko Kufuado, and the next president, you are Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. Na
Greece and
Ghana Chumberima, on 50 moments.
I'm a natural being. Miss that and
family Ghana for here and Muni aggression in no motive. That be no crack to be. Oh, my henny. Miss Perfume and Opa meeting. There were types of instructions be brave. You my directives be brave. Oh my, me say at Adom TV. Aduma ra. Edina no keke. ebe ka kire o man hene say kodi dwumadie bi a involve sikatwitwidie a ewo enkomo ayedi mu instruction bia any way to carry and instruction bia any instruction na na obetime the verbal it can never be done. Hey, say yes here kwakoto ambulance 200 na ye de ano keka ma instruction anyone is saying na me that is not true na no kra de yatra ho enkomo ayedi ni nani nyina no ene Ghana ni bia ni ye nyina be ya adwene say the moment a court establish a primary facie case no na ye catch the the accused persons they say omu opinion omu defense no it tells you say evidence was no substantial enough and it meets the evidence threshold. So all of this entity hone and na say ni nyan yatra ho omahene enne opanyina ono na edi asem no kura no I issue caution, stern warning to Sami Jemfi and Omo and some normal running commentaries. We want to say, as some yem one were court of public opinion. As some was court to say, "Siana, I can't want some no." Omo, ye me bua some no Adom TV, ye me bua some no YouTube, ye me bua some no ewo and one tennis so ye me bua some no courts. Ye me bua some no court. And in any case, and come over na yedi. Dia na ye kana no pay. Obia na namontuo aboga na ka. E na ye de na kwagina mra no. Ye nyina ye ntia se ye wura atoni general na wo ho no. Ye de taxpayer sika ne tua de ka o mahene. Ye de mimi no mienu ye taxes e de tua de ka. E ye Ghana na afa na djuma. E na Ghana djuma ya afa ne se ono enye aban lawyer panyini. Na oya aban lawyer panyini no ensem biara efa emrasem no ono ne betu aban fo. Na se ankrenkre bi so bo omutirimu po edi oman yi dream said the year to force and the abai or court akopim say court determination be ban. Of course I agree with Minia Chumberima say a person is not guilty until proven guilty. It you know a court to pay and what 2 means on beka say and some na ye dia be kunche court no emrantia na yabo mo kwadu no omu dibi ma na omu difo me ni Chumberima ye ni say 2 mean no to make that determination here. In fact, even the merit of the case,
you can go
assembly for them nankasa kran yentimi ka ho assembly. But this can be mamin kabintino. Any checks and balances intino. Komo bi say ba na ye tete ho ne education fa ho. But the main case, you cannot enter into the main case because contempt ebecho. Now, young Kamagana for so na antia say Yera Godfrey Rodami. The records are intact, and no amount of propaganda, no amount of unwarranted attacks, no amount of shenanigans, and to me the image of Yera Godfrey Odami, because he is among the best attorney generals and ministers of justice this country has ever produced, and the records are there to show. Papa ne ba as attorney general, the commitment, the dedication, why you very effective, and until na breastfeed interventions are why you as attorney general, and then in commitment in civil money 10 trillion Ghana cedis. Sika also keke.
You can save. Hold on, you can save Ghana 100 billion or trillion, but Ekrubia Yamfa Emra and standards and Ebo.
Thank you very much.
The question here is what the NDC seeking. Say Ghana show ni munyam sa ema kotina akunya kese weswa. You have your do's and your don'ts.
Fantastic.
So clearly they are saying say nanamuntu enye ni so. What is there to tell us say enye ni kure ebi ansemo makanyina no ntwatu so bi no.
Me da say enkomo adaroma.
Yeah.
Enkomo na yedi no. It is also important to establish who here say yebema Ghana for papa no the kind of person away very important because who officer usubai oniye any records ne waya ma na twam and asemi ba it because abrantie we de ne ye ne suit any ne waya pen into obetimi aya na wontimi nye eti me kase ahwefo ahwe ye ni nyina no enya gidie ni arehemu wa 20 January na wo ho na sa papa ya oye aban lawyer panyin na adwumaso a oye ma oman yi enko as 20 January because NDC from day one ebra ya appointee Godfrey Odami NDC ne nya adwene da in fact obekaya right from his appointment almost file a motion of cessation say papa no adwuma na me yemfa ma no ontimi nye say motion of censure say adwuma no am I yemfa ma no ontimi nye ankosi hwe papa ne ba ye wa kire clearly say e Ghana adwuma na wo ye and Ghana pe e wonim na me nui asama wo hoyi evidences ahodo e wo ho yeru attorney general as at the time asankita hodie we nyina ekoso no we closing the case omahene so what you say what you asem court ono e na ebo kwadu what you say e na nsem no de kunchegu court ni nyina no and the statement and an kwadu a de bo the accused persons ni nyina from day one ebesi pempenso edu ni nyina it has remained the same on say that and we closing the case. What closing the case? So, in any case, NDC craft a filing motion of mistrial. Sir, tape ya NDC catch Ghana for you say tape wa aba ebi so bi mada ya tape ya question dem kati ya doctor the person o want me and tape no kra anye evidence.
In the NDC is not in court now.
Maybe NDC is not in court. No. Who is the NDC defending?
NDC is not in court.
No, who is the NDC defending?
I know, but NDC is not in court. So you also came in because of government.
So the NDC is not in court. But you know him say, but Ghana for you him say. Thank you very much. So NDC Ghana for you him say, NDC interest a minority leader. And o man Ghana ni bi aso him say, NDC intentionally and deliberately. Ebe ya to force minority leader just because I'm coming on now time I'm coming here who some now can in bia no na
you are nice guy enko me pianto enko didn't afenya mark be leader
amahene me nua afenya mark so one some ma nya no na yeka since to force one some
you be kwa basis ye
amahene
ye ko give back aba
ja
well, Edamasi Asaba, in the next 15 minutes, you better wrap up one. See, but Mama Kosonka say, Sika, I come that's a while. Sika.
Second 2 minutes.
Oh my God!
Sika, you brought here about this Saturday, but I don't watch Adom TV 8 to 12. Now for your more charges from this time big charges range from 500 to 5,000 Ghana cedi 500 to 5,000 Ghana cedi now for the member come for more say it's say Koti Havana and you know Brow Saturday with Brow now for being charges from Kufri Sika or Sika for one draw no very very important no matter say continue to enjoy our tasty goodness Jan Kasa me chejeje muje old and still good old Guinness Malta no and a Malta Guinness no because Ghana a logo no from one very very important. We are back to our conversation. Krobia to our lawyer Chumbe Krobia.
Oh
yeah.
Media men country.
I got 2 minutes.
Now we need bibi. Mesrewa me so for me.
Yeah.
Say I'll send a message. PRWC or doko.
Okay.
Pastor Kwame Bipim.
Okay.
Me chana no play. Pastor Bipim. Pastor Michiao woni abusuafo ahwe nyina na o man de meka nyina ne say NDC for dey da ye nyina from day one political tactics gimmicks o assembly kra no yenye dede wo ho na Ghana for interest in free ho but in all of this NDC propaganda and doctor tape or mo boy cut and paste tape we ni ade ni nyina echi no it will not change the evidence available to court. Godfrey Odami as state attorney no closing the case evidence be o bia ne kan do bia o bia also de bo accused persons miensa no o de abo ma wie politics na wo ho ne de ye nyina enim and judge panyina o di asem no ma me no ye obi a onimu mra no na na adwenu abo biw eti wo be kaya o de warning stern warning ama political commentators nyina say ensem na ye ka no the final determination of the matter no will not my ho enye ho de be fraba enye court of public opinion me na e be di asem no ama determination eye law and aye ka ho asem e wo court asem wo court a kopim say a judge for e de atemu be ba no yeah and we can do the talkings around but the substance of the case and any point am me be no but we also want to put on record yeah ka amahwefo ehwe yen achirichiri ni benche Ghana ni ewiase nyina go say enedie omai this for etimi the tape ebe ye yastic say because of tape ntino obi resigning free office now this for like omu Ghana for saying
ade
me go mine omu Ghana for saying yetikroma the former NDC chairman of Usompofo eko ye nyane record in Okrumha say obe clinic court sister obe clinic court judge for ni ade NDC for catch say nya admissible in court na tape no enya admissible court ayi obi record won't fan court in kwaya dance die and NDC for gina high catch Ghana for say because of doctor tape ye no be yitire yen na say edu nketia na sabi yo hwe WhatsApp ayi a recording ya no mo bochire yen mo say attorney general kasa 26 minutes omo bochire no lasted for 16 minutes so the remaining 10 minutes ne were fine the remaining 10 minutes they were fine and komodie men and what the remaining 10 minutes no where is it the people cannot play on our minds hey mami ka sam chiro I see edunketia enu anu adane commentator and I was laughing and they were lucky pass I see edunketia no dey gina I say the usual antics no who say obegina and a tape no munyi baby a ohwa it will not serve their wish any of him and caprices no was do up no fast mo Ghana for ebe do asem no masuko Ghana for be go aso ni ahwem ni adoso ni amudo kana kre but at the end of the day ni me ayam anigi ane ne say ye nyina ya je atum court age atum say asem na attorney general de be da court no e wo nyina so emremu no it missed the evidence threshold ya establishing the prima facie case asem no ho attorney general abon ko do closing the case evidence be obi a if NDC for free said they have an issue about the conduct of the attorney general and it's a different matter altogether a different matter altogether I don't know sabi how does that affect the evidence available how does that affect the substance of the matter in court it doesn't change anything in court. It is if the intention is that yes at the end that the deliberately no the ababa say case no na case no craft na Ghana for interest free wa Ghana for interest in free one free watch na because si katwetwiri dia am nante ya ma Ghana ahwere no enke betimi aye adidwuma bebre dia ma oman yi oman ni hieska na sabi o if omu free say asem no attorney general na dia o ye na nya ya enu na bi kire letters bebre the Big C trading company, a company, Dubai, I want to know some supply ambulances. No. Letters upon letters, I'm trouble. Attorney General say, what Oblonifle to play back in. But Attorney General, I the moment say, any pana who say on what track that an in any case, when you're party to the case, it's one some the family and they want to hear bomb do a democratic court. No, some free 7%, 70, what kind of fear? Montramra. And in any case, let me tell you, my last time I buy Hamekai, young Papa Emmanuel, his lordship, Emmanuel Colondi, right? Or your papa, or near Attorney General, now I don't go back and see that is first of all. And two, they are all officers of the law. It say if for 6 weeks, and then we mentioned it, for 6 weeks, and according to Frank Davis, I say the request to have an engagement with the Attorney General was placed on him. If a person of that caliber, they've been friends even before he elevated Godfrey Odami to become an Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Now requested say he wants to meet him. Nothing is wrong with say we'll be meeting him. And the only occasion, the only time, young Papa Godfrey Odami and Honorable Godfrey Odami, a face-to-face encounter with Abrante and a friend Richard Japano. That occasion now we meet his lordship Emmanuel Yoni Colondi. And let's also put on record. You see, NDC for right from the beginning of the case. Almost trials on between foot Ghana for any, but in fact, at a point in time, some media a press conference we catch Ghana for say Even that Abrantian friend Richard Japano, only NDC phone Yonkofabia, he's never been an NDC person, but it's also another falsehood. Now, say Nipa Uchantron, there be a Obio Chantro, Contomponi, a catcher sepaja when you show now shall be a better when in all mine, and shall call the book to Minjo. Abrantian Richard Japaya, I can answer me. Now, or you're part of the National Security Operative under Iran, NOS. In fact, he was, and then they open and make a does
that make him this?
It doesn't matter. I'm coming out now. Or by a special assistant. What are you telling me? Says me, if I'm a special assistant to a minister of state, that is not even the substance of the matter. Once nothing is affecting the evidences, but in future, mutu Ghana for any no. In future, have it on our time. In future, mutu Ghana for any no. My person Ghana for say, and some na mo catch Ghana for any. No credit. A trunk one amudi. A branch by a special assistant. Emma Benjamin Numensa, the then national security minister. Omunyina nim say we Bevrolati national security coordinator at that time omunyina am boy no Abraham say na be atwam no Johnny Ghana army. We know his records, we know where he's coming from. It's one kind of cruncher Ghana for, but in any case if Omar General say doctor tape no I cut and paste tape no I can tata bi no mu display no it's anything to go by be my Godfred Odame I step aside and I resign from his office there and they are daydreaming because it will never see the light of the day. At the end of the day, say NDC if we say tape we are anything to be admitted in a competent court of jurisdiction there. And yanka over some of tape no. Why did they say tape no na tape no idea was say it mean edicate of some of aye boni anaso anye boni. And then mo enipa bia yetima say enye if BB is in your favor there you have a way you approach it. Say if it is against mo madwuma mo nhye there and dey enyi right from day one money consistent on any issue. When you're consistent, and I want to assure NDC for say, Godfred Odame, Ghana for Juma. Ghana for na abone pa, Ghana for na I employ no. Papa yiba ye no, ni sune ne ban, anamo any akokodro de ye Juma. Oman, who him say? Ayi nansanya minority for eka so parliament, obi so ko parliament no. Oman panyini dada ye wura John Mahama. As part of conditions or the man balance and a minority for be resume ako parliament no evidence can discontinue with this case. Are you aware of that?
It's difficult to accept that, but
I am telling you, no, you don't have your time. When you have your time, lawyer me back. No. When you were talking, I kept quiet. It is my time. It's in the middle of no. And this is there have been several attempts. In fact, senior members of parliament, approach on discontinue the prosecution. No. Of a forcing, but Papa na sinketed yakukodro ni to ho che ye Ghana for adwuma makada da wa ha say and Godfred Odame pe and an address as Attorney General secretary dia ko say etuetu as judgment debt akoma ibe boss akani na about 10 trillion Ghana cedis because Papa na sum Ghana no sum Ghana no credit immunity no say secretary na ya save and Ghana for any so adwuma Godfred Odame Ghana for nyina ta na chi ye nyina be bompa ye ama no sa aniama NDC for edi gu Papa no hu no. All of these things shall also pass. And at the end of the day, me wo gidie e wo court system no, me wo gidie wo judge ni a o tia sem no say, baby I was no kure ni tona Ghana fo nyina hu say, ensem ye ba ye baby no kure ni no, a judge for e de no kure beto based on the law. And ye nimpa say, at the end of the day Ghana ne be winning. Ghana will be the winner. Now NDC is gimmicks, tricks, any that. When your time they are Mr. See your time on my power because
closing of case. I don't know. I think general closing case. One closing case, I can't any open defense. And some people have yesterday. I'm closing the case. Now closing the case. Closing the case. It's an evidence we will be on the other. Closing the case. Oh my God. Good time. People are listening. That good education for day. Okay. Obama means we time go here. What can some when you 40 minutes what you find try was now that time now 40 minutes when I'm close the case evidence be over the case so I'm close the case the judge will not even be asked to answer anything so procedurally he must close his case before anybody answer anything it is influence on the substance of the matter what Badwam has done is criminal and it's against the law.
What is criminal? What is against the law? What is against the law? Says who?
I'm giving you section 213 of the Criminal and Offences Act. Fabrication of evidence. I mean, can't tell. As a person who fabricates evidence with an intent to defeat or obstruct or pervert the course of justice in a proceedings commit a criminal offense and is liable to the same penalties as if the person has committed perjury in the proceedings. The Oka section 214 about the definition of
evidence. Oh, the person very much evidence now court to know.
So now, definition. Definition for fabrication in here. A person fabricates evidence if that person causes a circumstance to exist.
So that conversation, is it part of the evidence in court? No, I'm asking a question. Is it part of the evidence in court?
He causes a circumstance to exist. The conversation is part of the evidence in court because the first time the statement came out, it was made in court.
Part of the evidence in court. It has never been part of the evidence in court. It's part of the evidence. It is not true. It is not true. I'm telling you, it is not true. It is as lawyer, you can say this fast. We have lawyers in this country.
It is enough.
We have lawyers in this country. We have lawyers. We will deal with him. That doctor tape cannot have any influence on the success of the matter.
Thank you for your time.